This is Jay Coop live with the good goodies. Why not to judge yourself? It sounds good. You know, don't have self-judgment. Don't be so hard on yourself. But like, why? What does this really mean? Sometimes it's hard to know until you actually experience it, you know, and come to an awareness about it. So, this is something that I've dealt with. And here's how I've come to resolve the fact of judging yourself too hard, being too hard on yourself. If you make a mistake, and you sit there and say, oh, that was a mistake. Even before you start to judge, you've already opened the gates by saying it was a mistake. Now, it may even totally be in good nature. You know, you may be just making sure you don't slip up on something, making sure you take care of some work really diligently. Make sure you get the job done. But if while doing that, you encounter things, which is inevitable, that aren't going to go your way, once you stop even to say, that was a mistake, before you even pass the judgment, you've made a greater mistake. You've erred now to the side where you have believed you've made a mistake, and you start to say something about not liking A, but liking B. You know, having that preference of, I want it to be that way, but it's this way, or I wish I would have done that, but I did this. And once you open that gate, that is so dangerous. Because then what ends up happening is it's been labeled as the mistake. And even if you don't even take it a step further, now it's like, well, you know, let me pause on that. And once you really try to mix up the mind to say, all right, maybe we shouldn't make these types of moves, now the mind's going to step in and be like, all right, I'm taking over. I got to survey the land here because things aren't working out the right way. You know, going on intuition. The mind likes to call it instinct. You know, it makes it sound a little more crude. But to go on your intuition, that's when the great things happen. Because even if you make twice as many mistakes, if you can see them just as the events that have transpired and be that objective about it without even labeling it a mistake, saying this is what it is up to now, without taking that break, you will roll it into whatever great thing is next. Because it will just be the thing that hasn't really done anything to you, it's just occurred. You know, be it a mistake or not. You know, it's the events that have occurred, and if you can just roll with them, you're just rolling right into the next thing, and you don't lose a beat. Once you stop to say, hey, I made a mistake there, then judgment can set in, but the fact that you're judging the action as a mistake right there is enough to throw you off the path, you know? Just a realization I wanted to share. Maybe that's helpful to somebody, maybe it makes sense. That would be great. So headed to AC, we're about to shine music down on the night with Crave. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic evening. Come out to Kelsey's if you're free. The show starts at 8 p.m. The good goodies. jcoopyoga.com